Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 41 to 43 Black Mountain Road in Kuranda. This is an extraordinary lifestyle property, the likes of which you will have guaranteed never ever seen. It's only ever had one owner, and it was designed and created with nothing but quality and luxury lifestyle in mind. It's also set on beautiful 28 acres of natural rainforest, and not only do you have Barren River views, but you also have your very own lake. Yes, you heard me correctly, your very own lake. The property comes with 2 titles, so if you're a developer or you're looking at development potential, it's well and truly there, but we'll talk about that, cover it in a little bit more detail. So if you are loving what you see, don't forget to press that little subscribe button, and we're going to go in and have a look. You're seriously going to fall in love with it. But today we are not going to walk and we are not going to drive down that driveway, because it is 500 meters long concreted driveway. You heard correctly. A whopping half a kilometre of concrete. I'm going to meet you at the other end. I'm going to show you around this magnificent property. I told you it was spectacular. You've seen a little bit of the river, you've seen the house, you've had a look at the lake, or the pontoon from up high. Now we're actually going to have a look through the house. Now, 500 metres of driveway, peace, quiet, privacy, absolutely assured. And what you'll feel is it's like a sanctuary. It is bright, sparkly light, flooded with natural light, and I mean flooded throughout the whole house. And you'll have seen that we have glass everywhere, so when we go in, you'll see that you feel as if you are part of the whole rainforest garden. It is just beautiful. Fabulous windows and doors everywhere. So we've got stained glass throughout the house. Now remember, quality, luxury lifestyle. Quality, luxury lifestyle. I'm going to keep pointing that out to us. So this is our main entrance area. And we have a beautiful reception room. Now, most people's hallways are like that big, you know, and you can take your shoes off and you're sort of, you know, trying to squeeze through. This is big and it is impressive. Now, just a little bit of orientation. This is a pole home like you've never seen a pole home before, and we will go into detail. We're on 3 levels, and on this ground level, we've actually got a bedroom with its own bathroom, essentially, because we've got a separate bathroom there, and we have access up into the 2nd floor, which is the main living area, 2 other bedrooms, and each with their en-suites and an extra bathroom. And then up onto the mezzanine, where it's like, oh my goodness, it's bigger than most people's apartments, and that is just your master bedroom. So let's go upstairs first. I'm going to show you, after you, up into that fabulous living space. beautiful, beautiful open space. Even little quality things like planters, you know, fresh plants in your living room. Not that you need it, because I did mention we are surrounded by glass and nature, and we are looking at our own very lake. You can hear the birds, you'll see cassowaries, you'll have wallabies, you'll have kangaroos. The bird life is unbelievable. So talking about bird life, we're actually going to start with the kitchen. Now, quality, 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 lifestyle luxury, lifestyle luxury, lifestyle luxury. Stone bench tops as one would expect, and we have quality appliances. We've got beautiful Miele dishwasher. You wouldn't even know it was a dishwasher because it just disappears gorgeously into the kitchen. Drawers just to help with that lovely prep, and AEG oven, and of course wonderful big stainless steel range hood. Now, if you actually have a look out here, well, we will go and have a look. Imagine washing your dishes, not that you can wash your dishes because you've got a Miele dishwasher, and having that as a view. It's absolutely stunning. The other thing too is the poles. Now, we'll talk about the poles in a little bit more detail, but there are about 33 hardwood poles in this house. Absolutely amazing. 33 in total. I did say it was like a pole home like no other. These are ergon hardwood poles, so they're about 2 meters in the ground, and I think at the highest point they're about 14 meters. So that is one enormous pole. They use them for the big electricity poles that you see on the street. So they ain't going nowhere. You'll never find them anywhere else. Just absolutely robust and solid. As part of the kitchen, we have got a pantry, which is magic big walk-in pantry. Space in here for a fridge, plenty of shelving space for all your food. And the attention to detail, the doors and the windows are actually all handmade. They are silky oak, my #1 favourite wood in the whole wide world, and we have again handmade lead light from artisans. Absolutely amazing. Now, this is bedroom we've got 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, so this is just a bedroom. We're here so we can have a quick look at it. We've got a mirror just here. All the bedrooms, as I mentioned before, have their own ensuite, and this is just one of them. Plenty of space. Again, we've got a beautiful big pole here that has been somebody's dropped something. I'll just pop that there for us. They've all got views. Look at this. Amazing. We'll have a look at that in the kitchen. Walk-in robe here. Walk-in robe here. So basically his and hers. And the biggest, well, it's not the biggest, wait till you go upstairs, one of the most fabulous en-suites. We've got a spa in here, Chiligo marble, absolutely just glorious. So your guests, not you, but your guests could actually sit and enjoy being in there. So we're going to head upstairs and we are going to have a look at that master bedroom. Actually going to have a look at the balcony first, then we're going to have a look at the master bedroom before we look at anywhere else. It is beautiful. This is where you're going to spend your time on mega high ceilings. Just have a look up here. This is actually up to where your master bedroom is, and your master bedroom balcony runs from just here all the way to the very end. So not only there's balconies everywhere. I mean, you're just going to have lifestyle, luxury, luxury, luxury. It is just delicious. Barron River, just right here. Absolutely glorious. It's unbelievably peacefully quiet. It's unbelievably private. Your closest neighbour is about half a kilometre away. So you can just be in your own little world. If we have a look over here, we can see a little lake. little jetty down there, so we can actually go down and we can have a look. So I'm going to head back up here and meet you up at that master mezzanine level. I have changed my mind. We are definitely heading up to the mast now, but from an orientation point of view, this was the end of the driveway, and this is a big, beautiful driving circle. Now, I noted as well that the poles had date stamps on them. I don't know if you can see this, but every single pole has one, and that says 22/1/1986. So this house was built in 1993, and believe it or not, it took about 1.5 years to build. And I think with poles that size, give it another cuddle, it's very lovely. You can see why. We are now going to head up to that master. Have you ever seen your very own apartment mezzanine level bedroom where you can view your absolute mansion paradise? This is just gorgeous. You can still hear those birds. So this is part of your master ensuite. And I did mention bigger than most people's apartments. Big, big, big bedroom. How big a bedroom would you like? And remember too, we've also got all these beautiful stained glass doors. So if you have people staying in some of the other bedrooms with all their own en-suites, you can be beautifully private. How gorgeous is that? That is just unbelievably glorious. And then of course, again, silky oak doors, silky oak windows, all fully fly screened. Just magic, absolutely magic. I'm going to show you the bathroom and then we're going to have a look at that balcony. So the biggest walk-in robe and the biggest bathroom you'll ever have seen. This is just unbelievable. Just pop your head into there. That is just huge. How big would you like your walk-in robe to be? And then we have the most amazing bathroom. Let's just pop your little head through there. Now, I don't know why we have a privacy blind, but we do, just in case you're in the spa and again, someone else perhaps comes into the room. They're not going to come all the way up here, you'd actually hear them. But this is just absolutely beautiful. Big, look at this. How many bits is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 6 meters. With separate loo, you've got a great big shower, and of course you've got a gorgeous bubbly bath, but we don't need that as a bubbly bath because we've also got a really massive big spa downstairs, which we'll have a look at. Just come round and I'm just going to show you. The shower is a beautiful big shower. I'll just show you in here. It is big. We've got plenty of space here, plenty of space here, all the gorgeous little hidden bits. Now, before we have a quick look at the bedrooms downstairs and the other bathroom on the mezzanine level, we are, as I promised, just going to have a look at that balcony overlooking the Barron River. Just amazing. One, two, three, 4, 5. Your own balcony is roughly about 13 meters by 5 meters. That is massive. That's bigger than most people's house balconies, let alone somebody's ensuite master bedroom balcony. The view is the same as before, but we're a little bit higher. So you can actually see that there's a little bit of a sandy bank down there. We will have a quick look, but before we do, we're going to head over and have a look at that beautiful lake. Oh, before we even do that, we're going to have a quick look at those bedrooms as I promised. And this is just another fabulous bedroom. We're going to have to move a little bit because I'm very conscious of this not gone over 30 minutes, and we have so much to have a look at. Beautiful, big, bright, sparkly windows. Again, another bathroom in here. Now, I'm going to show you all the doors. Look at that again. Again and again, it's all agains because they're just quality and luxury lifestyle. This room in here has got toilet behind us. We've got a shower just in there you can pop your head in, and another really big, gorgeous vanity. Plenty of space. More walk-in robes, plenty of storage, huge. And then we have the family bathroom, which is totally functional, so have a look in here. And it's got the vanity just here and the toilet. So we're going to head downstairs and have another bit of a look at the other bedroom and the other bathroom, and another little sticky beak at the fabulous entrance, which is just glorious. Just marvel at those poles. We had a look, just have another quick look up there. They are only half the size of the ones that we've seen in the central area. Beautiful room, bright, filled with natural light. This was the reception area that we came into when we first arrived. Little portico here. You can put your plants and, you know, anything else that you want. But just have a look at this. This is just absolutely beautiful. Just breathtakingly beautiful. Of course, we've got Achilligo marble tiles pretty much everywhere we look. And then we have the bathroom that would be used pretty much as an ensuite for here. So remember, we've got 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. All the bedrooms upstairs have got their own ensuite and walk-in robe. That bedroom has got access to here, but also if you're out in the garden, you can also use this too. Now, we are going to go to the lake, but before we do, we're just going to head out this direction, which will take us via the carport. Now, I don't know how big a carport you would normally have, but there is space here for beautiful cars or trucks or anything else that you'd want to put here. And it's roughly 18 meters long, 18 meters by about 11 meters wide. And there is room here for approximately 9 cars. So you could, you know, you could use the space for absolutely anything. We've got a laundry under here, totally functional. Again, nice Miele dishwasher, not a dishwasher, a Miele washing machine and a Bosch clothes dryer. And then this is just amazing. We are getting to the lake, I promise. You have your very own gym, my goodness, and a spa big enough for about 8 people. Now, it's got jets, so that's going to go jetty. It's got bubbles, so that's going to give you bubbles, and you put all those lovely bubbly bath bits in there. I'm going to turn this off. And it also has got lights. So I just press this little button here called light, and it changes colour on the inside. Can you see that? It goes red, green, blue, purple. Absolutely amazing. And imagine sitting on your bike, doing your weights. You could even just jump in there to cool off if you wanted to, or go into the Barron River for a swim. And you are looking again at your very own lake. So we are going to head over there right now, I promise. In the most beautiful rainforest natural gardens, this is what it looks like. It is easy care. All you have to do is just sit on your grass mower and put your earplugs in and listen to your favourite music. But you probably wouldn't, because you've got bird song and everything else that goes with it. It's hard to imagine, believe it or not, that on this 28 acres, we're only about 15 minutes, you heard correctly, about 15 minutes from your closest Woolies or Coles or Bunnings or Dan Murphy's, and less than about half an hour to Cairns International Airport. So this is just unbelievable. I'm going to meet you down at that little jetty. Absolutely beyond glorious little tinny there, and this is actually fed from a little bird from the creek that comes up and around that way, and it overflows down into the river that way. Speaking of which, I'm going to show you that river frontage. It is beautiful. The breeze and the views are unbelievable. Just absolutely glorious. You know, you could have a little picnic table down here if you wanted to, and you could be reading a book, you could just be sitting relaxing, or you could just be up on your 10,000 balconies, you know, enjoying the vista. But we've got river views all the way down there, rocky embankments all the way up here, as far as the eye can see. And remember, your closest neighbour is about 500 metres away. That is just unbelievable. So we did mention at the beginning a little bit about development. And the property does come with 2 separate titles. So everything, of course, is subject to council approval. But the second title actually has its own entrance, and it backs right up onto Kuranda National Park. So again, it will be as private and as beautiful as this one. So, you know, the imagination can run wild on that. The other thing too is that when we actually came in at the very beginning, before we went over the little causeway, huge concrete bridge, we have roughly 5 acres where the river comes round and it goes under the bridge, and then it comes down this whole side boundary. So there would be the potential there, again, all subject to council approval, for perhaps little cabins or, yeah, just whatever you want them to be. But this property is a sanctuary. It is just like anything else that you've ever seen on a movie. This is priceless. This is what we were talking about. The area close to the Black Mountain Road, which the gates are just here, that's a little causeway before we go over into that beautiful big long driveway. We have a little pocket of about 5 acres, and I'm just going to very quickly show you that it does have river frontage all the way around it. So the river comes from Black Mountain Road, which is here, comes across, goes around the little pocket, comes back around the little pocket and under the causeway, comes under the causeway, goes to the far boundary, and then the actual boundary is the creek that goes all the way down to the Barron River. So again, huge potential. I'm very quickly going to show you where that little river area is. That's a great big long walkway from where we were just at the driveway down to the very end. And this is the fabulous little pocket that winds all the way back round and under that causeway. So again, always subject to council approval, but just imagine beautiful cabins just straight up through and off Black Mountain Road, not even coming close to your house. Absolutely perfect little surprise. I really hope you've enjoyed this wonderful little extended tour. Apologies for that, for number 41 to 43, Black Mountain Road in Kuranda. So much to see, so little time to do it in. I've just really given you a little snippet of what this property, this amazing property, this amazing house can offer you as that luxury lifestyle. I did mention the word sanctuary at the beginning because peace, quiet, privacy, 500-meter driveway with concrete, oh my goodness, Barron River frontage, and of course your very own lake with a pontoon, and that little potential there on your 2 titles with lots of other opportunities if you wanted to. Wildlife is amazing, and can you believe that your new home is only about 15 minutes to Smithfield Shopping Centre, where you have got everything you'd ever need. Hard to imagine. And of course, we've got beautiful natural rainforest. Absolutely stunning property. So do give me a call, Angela Martin. Call my number 0403 788 187, or do visit my website. But remember, for this, you want to buy it, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will find out a bit more fabulous, and I mean fabulous, amazing lifestyle properties just like this one. But before everyone else, give me a call. This is so special.